Alptekin Ozkilic, born in Istanbul, he emigrated to the US in 2004. Former Turkish national champion in Greco-Roman wrestling, a BJJ blue belt under Mike Rogers. He's only lost to UFC fighter Chico Camus. That was 3 fights ago. Comes in off back-to-back wins over Josh Robinson and Ray Grindstaff. He trains at St. Charles Mixed Martial Arts, along with Josh Sampo, who defeated Banuelos, and the likes of Lance Benoist and Matt Ricehouse. Wrestled at Nassau Community College. Was a 2-time All-American at Linwood University, which has produced the likes of Chase Gromley and Mike Rio, Jonathan Brookins. Some very good pedigree here for Ozkilic.
Yeah, if you're a national champion Greco-Roman wrestler in the country of Turkey, that means you really do know how to wrestle. They have great wrestling there.
2 big martial arts in Turkey, wrestling and Taekwondo. The kickboxing scene is really coming along in leaps and bounds as well. Promoter Tarek Solak staging some huge shows, some massive ratings winners over there in Istanbul, Antalya, all around Turkey.
The cool thing about him is coming over here not all that long ago. You can't even hardly tell when he speaks English. You can barely tell he has any noticeable difference in his English.
For all of his wrestling prowess, Ozkilic says he'll outstrike Banuelos here tonight. He knows that Banuelos likes to hook a lot of his punches, so the Turk plans to come straight down the center.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the cage, representing the pit fight team, Antonio Banuelos.
He's back again, Antonio Banuelos. He knows this is a must-win fight, and more than being just a must-win fight, Pat, it is must-win and be explosive. His last couple of outings have been boring. He admits they've been boring, and he told us yesterday, guys, I know it, I'm going to address it, I'm going to turn it around here tonight and show you the old Antonio Banuelos you used to love.
Yeah, but he's got to be careful about getting too explosive and overreaching against a great wrestler and getting put on his back this whole fight.
Experience is all the way to Banuelos. Both men stand 5'5". Reach advantage in the legs goes the way of Ozkilic. Reach in the arms only slightly goes the way of Banuelos. Had some very good wins in his career over the likes of Hideo Tokoro, Kenji Osawa, Scott Jorgensen, Mike French, Cole Escovedo. Just can't finish guys in the recent portion of his career. 9 of his last 10 fights have gone the distance. 12 of his 20 wins are by decision. 0-1 in the UFC, 9-5 veteran in the WEC. A man who adds a tattoo after every fight, win or lose. Wonder what he'll get tattooed after tonight. Antonio Banuelos to take on Ozkilic once again up to Colin Cantrell.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second fight of the evening is being brought to us by Blue Label Vodka and is scheduled for 3 rounds of 5 minutes each in the Legacy Bantamweight division. Introducing first, on my left, fighting out of the Star Motorcycles blue corner. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, his official weight 125.5 pounds. This Greco-Roman national champion and 2-time All-American wrestler has a record of 7 wins and 1 defeat. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, by way of Istanbul, Turkey, Alptekin Ozkilic. And across the cage on my right, fighting out of the mo2go.com red corner. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, his official weight 126 pounds. This UFC veteran of the cage holds a record of 20 wins, 9 defeats, and 1 draw, fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, Antonio Banuelos. Referee in charge of the action, Kerry Hatley.
Take it, Antonio. Take it, buddy.
All right, man, went over the rules in the dressing room. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard at all times. Any questions here? Any questions here? Here we go.
Final instructions from our center referee, Kerry Hatley. Ozkilic comes in the favorite at -180. Banuelos, the underdog, at plus 140. Thanks to Nick Kalikas for the closing odds on this fight.
You ready? You ready?
Michael Chavello, Pat Miletich with you. And Ozkilic bounds out of his corner. Looks for the inside thigh kick early, does the Turk. Goes down the tube with the right hand. Banuelos hooks off the lead. Inside thigh kick from Ozkilic.
Pretty good kick for a wrestler.
Oh, Banuelos gets caught with the left hand. This is over. Ozkilic will finish, and he does. Ozkilic elated. Didn't take long. Banuelos getting caught with a sweetly timed left hand.
Yeah, came over the top nice on that one, man. Spun him around like a top.
Devastating for Banuelos. We'll take a look at it again in a moment. It didn't last long. Ozkilic is over the moon here. Take a look at this left hand here from the Turk.
Fading away, throws that hook right before the right hand came, spun him all the way around. Lowered the boom on him afterward.
In K1 days, he used to be one of the old Francisco Filio specials. He knocked a lot of people out with that.
Yes, he did.
Okay, up to you, Colin Cantrell.
Ladies and gentlemen, at just 30 seconds into round number 1, your winner by TKO, Ozkilic.